Get them out of the room.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Ladies and
John, you're muted.
I don't know why that happened.
Okay,
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. Now I hear you weird. And we had everything going so well. Well, welcome to another episode of DK
And the bee.
Horror Buzz.
Our horror
And
buzz.
we are live for our 5th show. Is it our 5th show now? Is it the 4th? The 4th show. Now we have some unfortunate news. I'll let you announce that. And I'm going to switch us around. I feel weird this way.
Yeah, why aren't we like this? Oh, there we go. Better.
Yeah, something's not adding up. I'm going to back out and come back in. So you can talk for a few minutes and let everybody know what's going on.
Okay. All right. Well, hello. First, I want to say hi to everybody. Hi, Patricia, Tony, Kamisha. Hi, guys. Hi, Thomas, Michael, Toth, Dave. Hi, guys. Paul Nada. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? And Jeff Cooper. Everyone's good. All right. And Holly. All right, guys. So how is everybody this evening? Oh, volume up. Okay, hold on. Let me do my volume settings. Audio. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now, is that too loud? I had the volume way down. Is the volume good now? Is it still pretty low?
Now I hear you well.
Okay, can you guys, but can they hear me well?
You were low when I left. I thought it was on my end.
Yeah, no, it was me. I think I had my volume was set really low for some reason.
There we go.
Okay, I can turn it up even more. And I can also talk really loud. I can talk louder. Okay, you can hear me, Jason Pitts. Okay, so much better. Good. Yes, this is our 4th show, and we're happy to be with you all. So just less than a couple hours ago, I got a message from Lisa, and I'm gonna let you hear. I got her to do a message. Anyways, video. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. Okay. Here we go.
Wilcox here. I am so
John, how do I get it on there? Do you see it?
You had it on. Oh, there you go. You got it.
I've been on hold for
Over again here. Hold on, you guys.
Hi there, Lisa Wilcox here. I am so sorry to miss the show tonight with DK and B. I have been on hold for a job, and I got the job, and now I've got to get on a plane in about 4 hours. So just saying hello. We'll reschedule in May, but just to say, hey, keep listening, keep watching. Uh, Basically, hey, check out Don't Suck with Matt Riff, Carrot Top, Jamie Kennedy. Yes, I have a fabulous time improving with Jamie Kennedy. I was so nervous on set. You have no idea. Jamie Kennedy, professional stand-up comedian. Okay, yeah. Um, Also streaming now is Murder Anyone? Question mark. And the whole cast, the whole film has won tons of awards at the Hollywood Film Festival. So check that out. You can get it on Amazon Prime and many platforms. And also streaming is Mystery Spot, which is more like a Twilight Zone film. I was nominated for Best Actress at the Buffalo Film Festival, and it was in the horror category, but it's really not a horror film. It's definitely like a Twilight Zone experience. And then we have MILF Manor. Yes. Me and my youngest son appear about 2/3 of the way through MILF Manor. Well, relationships have already been created and this and that. So we're just kind of like, side ends of the show, but had a great time. And it was fantastic to spend 3 weeks with my son, who actually lives on the East Coast, and I'm on the West Coast. Anyway, it's a fascinating experience. And yes, MILF Manor, well, it's reality TV, right? It's raunchy, but check it out. All right, guys, hope to see you all in the flesh, well, video and audio, in May. Cheers. Bye.
Okay. So that was the message from Lisa this afternoon. I put the little video together for her, but yeah, it was very last minute, but I guess it happened. So we're going to reschedule for May because I won't be here all of April. We're not going to have this show. I know my handsome co-host there will have all his lots of shows in April, but
She's busy on MILF Manor. What can you say? I haven't seen the show yet. I know it's got a lot of waves. It seems like she's very busy filming, and unfortunately, she wasn't able to make it. And best of luck to her. I think your sound is messing up a little bit again.
Me?
I can hear you though.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you a little better now.
Hi, Ashley. Hi, Steve. Stephen, my friend Stephen had a fundraiser, a comedy night.
Oh, nice.
Very, very good. Very funny.
Have Cheetah Will View is here. Michael Toth. Have Cheetah Will View is he's the one I was telling you about. So
yeah. I
that
will have Cheetah. I wanted to be on your show. I will be next time.
Yeah, well, he's the one I told you that on the Saturday.
Okay.
So we'll get you guys set back up again. He's got a great show. Welcome everybody to DK and the Bees Horror Buzz episode 4. We kind of got thrown the curveball, as you guys know, but there's a lot of fun things going on in behind the scenes that Beatrice especially has been working so hard on to bring you guys awesome. We have some really cool guests next week. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah.
Or
So
you're gonna hold up.
But no, I think I already hinted at it. I think people saw my post. Does anyone know who's going to be? Yeah, Virginia. She says, I don't see Lisa. I guess you missed our little intro. She gave a little, hey, Buck. Lisa can't be here, so we just did a little message from her. She's going to come back on, but she's on a plane right now. She got a last minute gig. She had been on hold, and then they just announced it, called her this afternoon. So there it goes. It sucks being on this end of being the producer side, being the host. It's tough. But yes, Robert Englund's going to be coming on, Virginia. He's Yeah, she's busy with Milk Mountain, Michael.
Mike,
Milk Mountain.
busy woman.
Is
But
anyone-
we got so much cool stuff going on. We almost have a good show of things to talk about that are coming up. You have a busy April that we got to talk about. We got incredible guests next week, which we're waiting for somebody to get the right answer.
Yeah. Robert
Let's
as
see.
not Freddie. Okay.
As William, not yeah, as Willie. I think he's talking V.
Oh, right.
I love that. That's how I knew Robert Englund first, was the show V. I don't know if you ever watched it.
I did see. I had seen a few episodes of it before.
That was a family thing for us as kids.
So
V.
I have many sons. Yes, Night of the Demons. Justin finally got it right. So two of my friends, they're really sweethearts. Alvin Alexis and Hal Havens. It's funny. Alvin Alexis is AA, right? Hal Havens, HH, and Beatrice Buckley, BB. I don't know. You have to have, I guess,
Yeah, we got the double. I'm gonna screw it all up. JH.
anyway,
Always here to mess it up.
Both Alvin and Hal are absolute sweethearts. We all have the same agents, so we've hung out before, several times. In fact, Alvin and I, because he lived in New York as well, we drove. Oh my goodness, what was it? 4 hours, or I think 8 hours round trip or something. No, it wouldn't have been that long. But anyway, we drove a long way for Peter's birthday in the middle of the night just to join him for dinner in Pennsylvania. And Hal was going to join us too. But anyway, long story short, but they're both wonderful guys. They're going to be on next week, and we have these wonderful gifts next week. Want to hold it up again?
Oh yeah, well, we got different covers coming because we can't just do a standard cover when we got special people coming. So Thomas Bruce actually has some new covers that we're going to have, but this is an example of one of the Night of the Demons VHS boxes. But we're going to add some extra goodies in this. We're going to change the cover around. Maybe we'll leave both covers in so you guys will have options. We want to spoil you guys if you win. We want it to be a lot of fun and cool, but will have a special Stooge and Alex Alexis on the back. So wait till you see the covers. I should have sent it to you so we could show it. I can do it. Let me see if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it since you are the host, but if I can share my screen, I will, and I will show the new covers that we will have on them.
Saying goodbye to Stephen. I know he had to go. And Hayden. So, oh really? Hayden says that Kathy Podwell from Night of the Demons was in his first film. I just finished watching Hayden's film Reunion from Hell 2, which has, of course, Lisa Wilcox is in it, and she was really good. Her performance was powerful, strong. She was great. Mark Patton was in it. He was really good. Danny was in it. Hayden was in it. All kinds of people in it. So it was really great fun. And I enjoyed it. Beautiful cinematography. So you guys check out Hayden's film, Reunion from Hell 2. But yeah, what I wanted to, we better get my, go ahead. John, you talk for a second.
Okay. I'm trying to pull up. I'm going to show you guys the covers, but once Beatrice gets the back. So we got exciting stuff coming on with Alvin. I'm looking forward to it because I'm a big Night of the Demons fan. I cannot wait. And as you guys know, with these VHS boxes, oh, baby, little bobblehead Freddy.
That's Virginia Cano's daughter.
Oh.
Her daughter came in. Yes, I'm his mom.
Yes, you are. The best mom that anybody could ask for. And if you read Beatrice's book, which hopefully is getting a new edition coming out so you guys can get your hands on it, is honestly, I've talked about it before. It is a must-read book for any Freddy Krueger fan. It's so well written. I know Beatrice is my co-host and friend, and I did not want to read the book just because if I didn't like it, but she tells a great story, a really, really wonderful story about things you didn't see in the movie, which I'd love to see your story put into movie form because it really is that good. So we show a little bit of the box stuff. We're going to have more that we're going to be adding in. We got keychains in these mystery boxes, magnets. This one was kind of designed for Amelia, but we're going to add a little Hal, a little Stooge in there, and Alex. So it's going to be an extra bonus box for you guys. It's going to be a really cool prize. And that will be our last giveaway for a little bit. And you have some things going on. We got what, 2 more shows
Well,
tentatively?
I think we just have the one more, right? For this
One more we got next week.
next week.
And then
You're
yeah,
gonna-
actually I'm gone on Wednesday, the weekend after. I have to go to Florida, and then you've got a busy April.
Yeah, April. Just in. And change
So
lesson, possibly look after reading the book. Awesome. I can't believe, Kamisha, you haven't read the book yet. I'm surprised. You didn't get a copy. What was that? It's going to be hard without Les. I know.
well, the good thing about this, me and Beatrice have so much planned for you guys, some really, really cool ideas that's going to make the show even more fun. So it's almost good that we're going to have this month, because we're going to come back even more prepared, because this has been like a starting journey for me and Beatrice together on these, and the response has been amazing from all you guys, and we want to keep it entertaining and as much fun as you guys can enjoy. And yeah, we got some big plans to launch in May, and we'll keep you updated through April. But Beatrice, you got a lot going on. I'll let you tell them a little bit about it.
Well, so April, to start with, let me see, my little visual aids. We need visual aids. So, on April 4th, I'm flying out to Los Angeles to film The Dead Place. So, The Dead Place is a horror film by filmmaker Michael Pickle, and it has
David Howard Thornton's in it.
Thornton,
Bill Oberst Jr.
right?
Angel Bradford, who's a talented up-and-coming actress. She's been in tons of movies, so this is a big role for her. Of course, the amazing Beatrice. And I know you guys are all excited to see her on screen again, as I am.
Yeah, it's Michael Pickle, we kind of contacted each other late in the game. He had already had the film, mostly cast, the main roles and such. But we connected on Facebook, and he was like, you'd be interested in it? I said, absolutely. And, but there really wasn't much left for my age. So I think I'm allowed to tell, right? I think so. Yeah, because you can see it on the GoFundMe thing. So I'm playing the dead grandmother. So I get to be the first dead person, my spirit, I don't know. As Amanda, I was dead too, right? So I'm one of these people that can speak from the dead. And I'm going to be this like ghoulish dead grandmother that the kid, he sees dead people, and he's at my funeral, and I see him, and I don't know that I'm dead at first. I'm trying to figure things out, and then I start getting really scared because I don't know what's going on, and then I look around, nobody seems to see me. Virginia, I'd love to come to Albuquerque. Actually,
they want you everywhere. They want you in Albuquerque. They want you in Canada. I mean,
I want to come back to Canada. I'd love to do Vancouver too, because that's where I lived when I started my career there. But anyway, Great Mare Falls. But I certainly want to. So anyway, in this film, I get I come up to my grandson, who's the one that can see me, and I'm trying to talk to him, and I'm not able to really speak because I'm dead, and he's freaked out, and nobody else sees me, and then he runs off scared, and I'm like, oh. And the good thing is, as an old lady, I don't have any lines I have to remember because I'm like, oh. But anyway, but I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm excited about the project. It's going to be a great film. The script is really powerful. In fact, I think we're doing a whole read through on Zoom. The whole cast is going to sit together, sit together in our separate lives and on Zoom and read through it next week. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to it. I think a number of people watching tonight are in the movie.
And The Dead Place. You got a few movies on your table, but I'm looking forward to Dead Place. I had Michael Pickle on right before we started DK and the Bees Horror Buzz, and he was a fantastic guest. He's creative, up and coming, talented filmmaker, and what he's doing with The Dead Place sounds incredibly interesting. The cast alone is incredible. So definitely something to check out. And you got some other things that you're working on too.
Yeah, and then There's this one, Blood Moon Rising, and Blood Moon Rising is a horror. It's a Western horror film, so it's cowboys and werewolves. It's mystic and kind of, it's cool. And Danny Hassel from of course, he's like the town sheriff, and I'm like the town loony.
Oh, Virginia, it is a werewolf movie. Danny, it was great having Danny on last week. What a great guest. And we talked about the Blood Moon Rising. I'm saying it right. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really cool film. Western meets werewolves. And
So
I love that concept.
And again, it's a wacky, crazy little role. And then look at this one.
I'm looking forward to that one. That's the role you're doing is pretty cool.
Yeah, The Wicked Witch of the West. I'm really looking forward to that one. And this film is it's loaded, the cast. So Mark Patton is in it. Danny's in it. Lisa Wilcox is in it. Melissa Rose is in it. I'm in it. It's gonna be great. So really looking forward to that. And I just did a little cameo on this little horror called Christmas Bloodbath, directed by Michael Leocenti, Landboy Productions. So it's a little fun little cameo. The whole thing is an homage to Nightmare on Elm Street. I play a nun. Surprise, surprise. And the lines are all kind of like a little, nod to Nightmare on Elm Street. And then Matt Burns' film, Little Red Rosie. I'm going to be playing a character in that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this other one yet.
Okay.
Because I haven't announced it.
And the other one, we'll just call it the other one.
Looking forward to that.
And pretty soon, I got a feeling you're just going to be so busy that you're going to have to do these on set.
That would be fun though too, right?
I wouldn't mind. I'm excited for your career. Beatrice, I got to say something about Beatrice. You guys that follow her and know her on Facebook, she is really one of the coolest, kindest people you'd ever meet. And she's one of those people you just root for. And she is ultra talented. I mean, if you haven't had a chance to see Matinee, we should do a watch along a Matinee sometime.
Fun, right?
Yeah. And my favorite would be good to do a watch along. And my favorite movie starring you is Quarantine. Yes.
See them back there.
And it's the braid. I think it's the braid that I love the most. And Beatrice is Sarah Connor. She is Sarah Connor.
I think
yes.
It's, what's her name? Come on, what's the Hunger Games?
Oh, Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. She had the whole braid thing, but I had done it first because that was in the 80s. Jennifer Lawrence was.
You're the OG. You're the OG braider.
For sure.
It's a fun movie. I really enjoyed it, and the great thing when I watched it was right during the pandemic, and it was a movie kind of before its time. We had spoken about it the first time you'd come on and how much I really enjoyed it because you told me about it, gave me the link, and I think we talked more about Quarantine than we did Nightmare on Elm Street 5.
Probably,
I think
right?
we talked about that. Yeah, because I really enjoyed that movie a lot. It's fun. Beatrice is total kick-ass. I mean, she's a badass in that movie. We got a question for you. Oh.
That laughter is the sign that it's time for me to tell my jokes. But Virginia says,
I'll pull it back up. I almost messed it all up. See, I'm terrible at this.
What do you think about Kevin Bacon as Freddy? I've heard him saying I heard there was talk about it. Robert's the one that approved it, so it'd be interesting.
Personally, I'd love to see one of these cosplayers do it. And have Robert do the voice, because some of these cosplayers you've seen are so amazing and could physically do it. And with Robert's voice would be cool. But you go ahead and answer on Kevin Bacon.
Well, I think I never actually worked with Kevin Bacon. I worked with, Amelia Estevez, who was really close to Kevin. But I think he would do an interesting. I think he would be interesting. I can be honest. If it can't be Robert, I've never thought of anyone other than Robert, and I'm sure then it would have to be a different mom if they do have a mom. 'Cause who knows? But all right, I'm going to tell you guys a joke. Which joke? So now I'm getting very confused because I tell jokes to my little senior citizens when I do a stretch classes for seniors. So I have all these piles and piles of jokes, and I don't remember which ones I've told, but I don't think I've told this one here. All right, you guys ready? What do dentists call their X-rays? What do dentists call their X-rays? Toothpicks. Get it? Toothpicks.
I always try to find the easiest answer. It just still goes over my head.
Okay. All right. Next, you get 3 jokes. This is B and her 3 jokes. Oh, did you guys hear about the first restaurant to open on the moon? The first restaurant to open on the moon? It had great food, but no atmosphere. Okay. All right. I know these are groaners, right?
That one was actually pretty good. I don't think even if I thought about it, I think I could have gotten the toothpick if I had just
If you thought
3
about
or
it.
4 days. Well, if I had 3 or 4 days to figure it out, I would have gotten it. That last one, nope, I wouldn't have gotten it.
All right. Last bad joke for the evening. Joe Ridley or Ridgely, you're in time for bad jokes. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? A hippo and a zippo. Yeah, they are dad jokes, haven't you been? Okay. One is really heavy and the other is a little lighter. A little lighter zippo. Anyway. All right. Boom, boom. We need a boom, boom sound.
I like the. We need the drum thing, the little drum accent going. What was I gonna say? Oh, well, a lot of people don't know this about you. I mean, they know you as an actress, but you do yoga. I mean, you are a yoga instructor. Yoga is a big part of your life. Tony Trio was commenting on that. So.
Oh, awesome. You do painting demonstrations. Do they get to paint with you, or you just show them your painting, Tony? Is it like a class, like they get to follow along? I love seniors. I taught acting to groups of seniors at the local JCC, and we put on plays and stuff, and it was hilarious. I love them, and they would be in their 80s and 90s, and I'd have to like clap and say, "Come on, children, stop that now," because they had. I don't know why I thought people in their 80s and 90s would somehow be a little more mature, but if they remade 5, who do I want to play my role?
I'd want Beatrice to play her again. I think he'd pull it off perfect.
Yeah. I couldn't be giving birth. I mean, that's kind of gross. You don't want an old lady giving birth, but I mean, that's why they had Nan Martin played Amanda, in 3 because it was after she had already given birth. So she was the older Amanda. Because Amanda actually did die. She was in her 60s when she died. That's what's weird about the whole thing. So when you see her in 5, she's so much younger. It's because she's been brought back to give birth. But who would I want to play? Oh, maybe who would be a good Amanda? I don't know.
Do you think that's harder to pick? Is somebody to play you in a role you did than it is to maybe pick somebody to play Robert, like Kevin Bacon, play Freddie?
Think about somebody playing me, Dave Hogg. That birthing screen. Anyway, I just want to say, I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but I'm trying to look at who's here, and Wendy McCabe is here. So Wendy and her husband are the Monster Expo folk. They bring us this wonderful, fantastic horror conventions on the East Coast in Massachusetts, right?
Yeah.
And they're putting together now, so they do Monster Expo and a couple different shows, and now they're putting together a magazine, Monster Mag, and that's going to be coming out soon. So it's going to be, for the Northeast. What's the word, Wendy? Northeast area. All things to do with horror films, with conventions that are going on, the different artisans around here. So I'm looking forward to that, and I think there's going to be. I'm going to have my own column in it. Ask Mama Kruger. So it's an advice column by Amanda Kruger and me.
I'm not sure if it's just on my end, but I think am I coming in clear for you?
I hear you.
I'm getting a little bit of like it sounds like you're not distance, but I'm not sure if the adjustment on the sometimes when you back out of the room and you back in, StreamYard is terrible like that. Try it out, yeah. So I want people to hear you loud and clear.
She's trying to get rid of me.
No, yeah, we're gonna talk smack about Beatrice right now. No, great questions. Yeah. I remember a Nightmare on Elm Street 5. She couldn't get or Nightmare on Elm Street 3. The nurse couldn't get his laugh.
Yeah, that's it. New England independent horror, exactly. Right. So that's going to be exciting. Do you think that they should remake classic films that are already great films, or do you think they shouldn't mess with a good thing? Yeah, I don't know. Great films don't need to be remade, but there's a lot of films that just don't stand the test of time that really could use an update. I've had it happen where I've like my sons, films that I absolutely adored and loved growing up. I'll be like, "Oh, you guys got to watch this. You got to watch this," and we put it on, and it's pretty horrible by today's standards. I don't know. So some of those, if they really don't work anymore, or the quality was really, really bad, yeah, I think it's great. It's fine to remake them, but some of the greats, you don't want to mess with them. Leave them alone.
Yeah, I'm so iffy on remakes because there's some that really turned out well, and obviously I'll use Brett as an example, since he was the lost Leatherface. The 03 remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it wasn't a remake. It was a remake, but it had its own. It had different twists, so it wasn't like watching the same movie remade. But Nightmare on Elm Street's just one of those ones. I don't know if remake works. They tried it once, and without Robert Englund and the charisma, what he brought, it'd be tough. Maybe Kevin Bacon, but I feel like his story. I'd love to see something original from a horror person if they're gonna make like a new horror legend. I love the fan films. I am a fan of like the Roseblood or the Vengeance and some of these fan-made movies where there is a continuation where somebody, I don't want to say anybody can play Jason, but somebody can play Jason, somebody can play Michael Myers. So many different people have played him, but Robert Englund is just somebody that you just can't replace. And
Tony,
I don't know.
Would you love him, or you're thinking of him to play Freddy? The thing is, if Whit played Freddy, Whit is very short. I'm sorry, he'll be pissed at me for saying that, but it is what it is. I mean, not that you couldn't have. I don't know, Freddy. I don't know. He'd grow up to be Freddy Krueger. Anyway, so I think, yeah, because Freddy talks.
Yeah.
How is it to work with Johnny Depp? People have. I feel like I've told this story many times, but when I worked with Johnny Depp on 21 Jump Street, he wasn't the big actor that he is now. I mean, he already was the star of the show. So, and he was, I think, already, like, they had him on the cover of Teen Beat magazine and things like that. But I was working with him, and all my scenes were with him. We filmed together for about a week, and my experience with him is just that he kept trying to play tricks and jokes. I think he was trying to keep it light and fun, and it would have been great. But I was a fairly new actor at the time, and it was one of the first. I had done some TV before, but not a whole lot. So I was still a little nervous on set. I wanted to make sure I was, landing my mark, and getting the light and doing all that kind of stuff, and focusing on my character. And every time the camera would be on a close-up on me, he would suddenly whip a little joke under my face. If he'd write something silly and put it, and it would just throw me. It was really hard. So I found it really frustrating, and I remember being a little pissed at Johnny for doing that. But overall, I mean, he was sweet. He was at the time. I think he was bored for sure. He didn't, and now watching the kind of films he does and the kind of acting he does, of course he'd be bored. This was I don't know what season of 21 Jump Street, and he clearly isn't wanting to be a heartthrob. He wanted to be a character actor and do interesting things. So he was bored on the set, and he was trying to make it interesting and goofing about. And had I been a very seasoned actor at the time, it would have been fun. I could have rolled with the punches, but it was a little tricky for me. I don't regret working. I didn't think he was a jerk per se, and he wasn't. He was nice to everyone on the set, but I found it frustrating. But I think it's time for the wheel spin, don't you?
I think so. I think so for sure. And Whit's getting some love in the chat from Tony Trio.
Yeah, well, is he loving Whit? I gotta let Whit know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Always good, to see. I mean, I heard I am friends with Tim on Facebook. I've never talked to him, but I've seen his post, and it seems like he's doing really well. Like he's.
What is Tommy saying about this? Another Freddy movie circulating around. What is that?
Now, is that a fan film or is it an actual film? Because I know a few people working on some fan films. I know one that's working on a Freddy versus Jason. There's a few of them.
Amanda, they gotta have Amanda in. Well, look what Martin Gedge said. How about a reincarnation film where you were haunted by yourself from another time?
Oh, you see
That would be cool.
a piece of chat? I didn't see.
Yeah,
I think they're talking about Dylan's New Nightmare. I like New Nightmare a lot. I thought that was a fresh take after Freddy's Dead. Because Freddy's Dead I mean, I enjoyed certain elements of it, but it was really good. At that time, I think it needed that fresh reboot. And with Wes Craven, it was right around the Scream time when Scream was coming out, and he did I guess it was kind of a before its time type deal where Robert Englund was Robert Englund and Freddy Krueger came to life from the story, Wes Craven being in it. I thought it was really, really creative. I thought it was a lot of fun to watch. I saw it in the theater, and it was a good kick in the butt that it kind of needed. It was fun.
I just wanted to let you guys know, everyone who sent in questions, not that she's not going to answer every single one because there were a lot of questions, but I wrote down everyone's questions, and we are going to be asking them to Lisa when she's on. Although both Lisa and also Mark Patton, neither of them really want to do a live one. They want us to pre-record it. So, which, I don't think it's fun because you guys can't really interact that way. I wanted you guys to be able to interact, but they don't like that.
Well, I think J.C. Harris, just because I think it's interesting, this is something. So Miko Hughes is doing Dylan's New Nightmare. So I think it's a sequel. What he's saying, it's a sequel to the New Nightmare movie. Oh. And Miko Hughes, who was the kid in the movie, was also what movie was he in? Was it Pet Sematary? He was the kid, Jacob. Yeah, and I've seen Miko Hughes. He was at Spookala, and he's actually at a Crypticon, I believe, this year. I can't remember which one. So I will be seeing Miko Hughes again. And I didn't really get a chance to talk to him, but he was super cool. He was a great kid actor. He did some really great movies. And
oh, I like Virginia likes my silly videos with Baby Freddy. I'm glad you like it. I love doing it. My sons get so embarrassed. They're like, "Mom, that's just stupid." But who cares?
She loves. I think your son's just jealous because you definitely love that baby Freddy. You cuddle that baby Freddy at the convention. She won't let it go. She barely can sign autographs because she's making sure she doesn't drop the baby and doing her motherly role. Oh, Kindergarten Cop. That's right. Boy has a penis. A girl has a vagina. He was that kid. That's right. Yeah, that is so good. That's a really, really nice baby Freddy.
Isn't this our Lisa Marie? Yes. This is wonderful. Talking Joel from is it Sweden, I think. Oh, and my Amanda, for those of you who have collections, my Amanda doll, we are working on getting accessories to go with it. Not this small, but a larger version of the
It dings.
of the carriage. Remember the spooky carriage? And then there's a little baby Freddy in there.
Oh, and somebody likes the bust that you had. That was given to you at Phantasm. It was made by Vinnie Cucurato from Houses of Horror,
Okay.
and it was presented to Beatrice at Phantasm Orlando last year.
Yeah. Who commissioned this beauty?
I paid to have it done for Beatrice. Vinny did a great job with her. And yeah, it was a really cool piece. I love it. It really stands out.
You can't see my well. Anyway, okay, so well, maybe he was talking about this bus. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
you guys, you got a special treat. Now they got to watch Quarantine. You guys will be happy.
do you know? Okay, you guys, let me tell you, this is an adult group, right?
We got adults here, except for Michael Toth. He's a child.
One time when I was bored or whatever, I was Googling my name. You know, you should always Google your name every once in a while because you don't know what's out there. And there was these creepy sites that I say, you know, these websites where they take any film and freeze frame it, I suppose, on all the nudity. And so in that movie Quarantine that you can see back there is a scene, yes, I bear my bust. And but it was like, you know, 30 something years ago, so if they actually look good, they fall by themselves. They passed the pencil test. Anyway, you see my boobs for like just a couple seconds. And anyway, but so there's these sites where they say, just look at these Beatrice Buckley's boobs or something like that. And there was one website, they were rating people's boobs, and they're saying, and somebody said something like, with a name like B, Buckley, you know. Anyway, ridiculous. Crazy. It's just a weird thing.
And then we got some really cool questions. Somebody's having some pops done for Mark Patton,
Oh, awesome.
which is great.
Yeah, so Mark is doing a lot better, you guys. He's not which movie? Quarantine?
Oh, I've watched that movie. I loved it. I'm guessing Quarantine.
Good, awesome. But Mark Patton, if you guys are wondering, he's doing a lot better. He's still you know, we text back and forth, you know, but usually a couple times, almost every day, really. But he's doing well. He has days, you know, ups and downs. And the hardest thing right now is just building his strength back up. But he's doing a lot better, and he's no longer on death's door. There was a point where it was really scary. You know, he was really fighting for his life almost. So he's doing a lot better, and he's already booked. You know, we've been booking shows that we're going to be in together, and hopefully he'll be able to be there. Do we go all out on Halloween? Well, we generally are doing shows. I mean, around Halloween. So, all right, I'm going to do this wheel because otherwise we'll never get to our wonderful wheel.
I'll let you set up the wheel. And yeah, I do conventions, and I work with certain individuals, and I usually, as long as I'm here on October, which I usually am, I set up the garage like a haunted house garage and black lights. Usually Michael Toth is there with his art all over the place, and we make it a little party area in the garage. So I'm big on setting up for Halloween. The kitty cat.
Flying cat.
So now who's going to be the big winner of the Nightmare on Elm Street 4 box, right?
Yeah. So, no, Nightmare on Elm Street 5 box.
The 5 box. All right, 5. We're doing the 5. I get confused.
Are we ready? So, what number are we going to go to?
Why do we do 5 for 5? I mean,
all right, guys. So we're going to eliminate the first 4 people, and then the 5th person will win. that good? Okay, here we go. Ready?
That was a great documentary. I enjoyed that a lot too. The documentary on Mark. I'm sorry, Virginia, to hear that.
So William Sipple has been eliminated. All right. Sorry, William. But in a way, you're a winner because you got picked to not win.
Are we doing a death or are we just going straight through? You guys are getting bowled over. All four of you that get eliminated.
That's
Beatrice is driving and she doesn't have her glasses on, and you guys are just getting knocked out.
Cal Morrow. Sorry if I'm murdering your names as well. That's terrible. You get murdered, you get eliminated, and I butcher your name. I apologize. Okay. We've got our next spin. Isn't it colorful this time? I made it nice.
It is. You go all out on these wheels. You're addicted to wheels.
Oh, Billy, we almost got you. Oh, is it going to be?
Still going.
Andres Mora. See, I am butchering names. I apologize. That's
I would have said it the same way or a lot worse. So don't feel bad. That's why I'm letting you say the names, because I'm known as John the Butcher. I just butcher the names
okay. That was 3. So
badly.
then this next one is the last one to be eliminated, and then the one after that is going to be our winner if they are here. But if they're not on with us, then they don't. Then we spin again. Okay, here we go. So our last elimination.
I don't think I've seen the Heather Langenkamp one. Is it on Screenbox or any of those? If you can let me know, Tony, or wrong, JC. Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Chris Warham. Okay. So that's it. 4 have been eliminated. The next name that gets picked is going to be our winner as long as you're online. Okay? You ready? Okay, drum roll.
I can't even do it tonight. My hands are. I was messing with a chair and I scraped them all up.
Let's see. Our winner is Debbie Starkey.
Are you here, Debbie?
Debbie Starkey, are you here? If you are, you have to type something real quick.
My name is Nancy. No, I'm. Yeah, if you're here, Debbie, let us know. We want you to get your prize. If not, there's a lot of people probably rooting for you, so we spin the wheel again to not be here. But we want you to be here.
And then they took her name off, so now Debbie. Who's Debbie Starkey, right?
Yeah.
Debbie Starkey, going once, going twice. If you're on, if you're watching, gotta post. I'm gonna write her name down so I.
Well, if you follow we've been doing it on Beatrice. We're gonna have I'll touch on it now. We got a DK and the Bees horror group so we can really focus on having it centered for the shows, making it easier for you. That's the good thing about this thing that's coming up after April, since Beatrice is crazy busy with everything going on, and we're going to be restarting the show. We got one more show, so you guys know anybody who wasn't here. We got Alvin Alexis and Hal Havens from Night of the Demons. We're going to be doing a giveaway for that. But check out B on her personal. I'll post it on mine, but you'll have to go to her. You can go to Doomsday's Crypt on Facebook or Beatrice Bupley and follow her. And you just comment. She leaves the rules for you, and you can find out how to be a part of it.
Yeah. So East Coast country. So people, the day before or sometimes 2 days before our podcast, I tell you what you need to do, which is usually saying something like, I'll be there, or today I think it was Nightmare on Elm Street forever. No Eons forever. Okay, here we go. We're going to spin it again because our Debbie was not here, so you guys get another chance. Let's see.
We might be the big winners if nobody's here to grab it. Do one of us win? There's got to be somebody here.
Oh.
Jack Strunk.
Are you here, Jack Strunk?
He was earlier. I think he was the first one here.
Was he? You better still
Yeah,
be.
I believe so. Pick me. We'd love to.
Are you here?
Oh, I'd hate that he wasn't here for it.
Yeah, can you say goodbye? Some people say they gotta go, but I know. We actually kind of we're almost done. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like his name.
My feed conked out on Jeff Cooper.
Guys, give us a chance. Here we go. Sorry, Jack Strunk. You snooze, you lose. You gotta be here. We're here. You gotta be here. I'm gonna give it to you for free and ship it out, and you're not even here. So, oh boy. Dave Van Dusen, are you here? I didn't see any comments from Dave Van Dusen, but I know.
Yeah,
I know it's Dave Van Dusen, are you here? Great. So you guys, I mean, those of you who are here, your chances keep increasing.
Should we add the ones who are here that have been taken off the wheel if they comment?
No, he's here. Dave Van Dusen is here.
Oh, he is. Oh,
right,
congratulations, Dave.
You won. Congratulations, Dave. You're the winner. You were here. You're here. Yep, I hear you. Congratulations, Dave. So, Dave, you can, I know we're Facebook friends. Just text me, what is that? DM me your address, and we will send it on out to you. So congratulations to you. And guys, going forward, I had mentioned it, we're going to figure out something either, we were talking different ideas, either each week, if you're going to be here, you put in $1 each, and then hopefully that would be enough to cover, because we cover not only the product itself, which, costs a lot of money, and the artwork that goes on it, and then we're also covering shipping, and, we can't keep doing that, we're not really made of money, so we're going to have something really cheap, like either $1 a week, or maybe we'll do a subscription in which you subscribe for the month and your name automatically gets entered each week with whatever we have. And then there'll be special perks, like maybe you get to jump on and ask the question, live. You can interact with the guest, or take me out for dinner. No, I don't know if you know that. But we'll have different kinds of prizes and stuff if we do a subscription. And if you guys have ideas of what would make it more fun, and where we don't go broke and you don't go broke.
Yeah, we don't want to break anybody's wallets. That's for sure. We want you guys to be able to enjoy it. We want to, have really cool prizes for you. So really what we're doing is, at least for now with the subscriptions, giving you guys all a chance to win something and basically just covering our expenses. But we're going to make sure they're cool, unique prizes too.
Yeah. For me, as an actor, like, why I do this is, it's great to be able to interact with you guys. I love my co-host here, and Doomsday Crypt has been super supportive to me, and we're getting to meet all kinds of fun people together. And it's kind of my my way to give back to you guys, to the fans, interact with you, and I'm very grateful for each and every one of you fans that give us a career. The fact that these 30 something year old films are still being loved and stuff is all because of you. So this is my way of saying I love you guys too. Okay, so again, congratulations to Dave Van Dusen. You'll give me your info and we'll ship that out for you. And next week, like I said, is the wonderful duo. We're going to have both Rocco, you're going to be at Terracon. I'm looking so forward to it. And in fact, Wendy's here, and I so wanted to be at Monster Expo, but they are, a lot of these shows have clauses. Like if you are if you do a show, you know, if you're contracted with one show, they don't want you to do another show within. You have to be over 300 miles away, and you can't do it for another 3 months or something like that. So unfortunately, I can't do Monster Expo this year.
I know, and Brett's gonna be there with me, and it would have been great to get you. And I know they really wanted you to come again, but also,
But John,
what?
Beatrice Buckley can't go, but Doomsday Crypt spiritual advisor.
Yeah, the DK and the Bees. I mean, you're not going as Amanda Kruger. You're going as the Bee.
I wonder, Wendy, what do you think? If I don't go as B Buckley, but I go as DK and the Bee.
I'm excited for Monster Expo, and I wasn't doing over 10 hours of driving, but since Brett was going, and I was hoping that you would be able to go, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah. I had such a great time at Monster Expo. They're just Joe and Wendy put on a wonderful show. You know, great vendors, real, you know, such great artwork there and creativity, and they're just fun and nice.
And support their magazine too, because you have an article in there, and I'm gonna have a full page for Doomsday's Crypt and DK and the Bee and DK and the Bee's Horror Buzz, and also DK and the Schwack shooting the shiz. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, I'd like to put it out there. If you guys want to see Beatrice at these events, I do a lot of them, and I'd love to see her get invited. Go to these groups if you're in Colorado or Kansas City, or I don't think you could do Minnesota. Check out Crypticon. Ask for Beatrice to come. She's always welcome at my table anytime. Love to get her at Scarefest, and also love to get her at Midwest Monster Fest. So those are ones I'm going to, or any ones that are in your area that I might not happen to be going to at the moment. But if I know B's going and I can make it, I'm loading up the truck and trailer, and I'm going to come and support my good dear friend Beatrice.
And last thing, I know a lot of people have to go. I am going to be doing, you know, these completely sold out, but I am going to be doing a third printing of this. And again, it is the whole backstory to Nightmare on Elm Street, to Freddie and Amanda, Freddie's birth, his childhood, and it's a must, I think, for any Elm Street fan. And everyone who's read it has really, really loved it. So. Yeah, no, I have not seen that Elm Street. Daniel Ferrans did.
I don't think I've seen. I may have. I love documentaries.
Is that the Fredheads one? Oh, thank you, Jack. Jack says he loves it. Yeah, there's a movie on the Fredheads. Hi, Matt. Is Kathy there too? All right.
Yep. All some great people in the chat today, and we appreciate all the support you guys are giving. We're going to make sure these shows keep staying fun, really cool. You get to see Beatrice, and we're just going to make it awesome all around. And we're going to have some amazing guests next week. Hal Havens, Alex Alexis.
Alvin Alexis.
We're going to be doing Alvin Alexis, and we're going to have the last giveaway of the month, or for a while. We might still do a free giveaway down the road, but not every single show. We were, like Beatrice said, they're talking about the subscription, where it's not a bank buster, just something to help us fund the giveaways, so we can do something cool for all of you guys.
Okay, Virginia, great. Okay, JC Harris. Comic Con in Cape Girardeau. Where is that? That sounds so exotic. Where's Cape Girardeau? Are you in France?
That's what I was going to say. That's the only place I could think.
What's that, Bruce? Oh, Louisiana.
Oh,
Louisiana is. Oh, who knows? Okay, Missouri.
Missouri. Well, we got Crypticon Missouri. Doomsday Crypt Table will be there, and I'd love to see a certain co-host be able to make it to that show and be signing some autographs and bringing that cool merch. And she's always welcome to have this seat right next to me at the table. That's
right. All right. Well, it was great chatting with you guys again. We're sorry about Lisa not being able to be on the show. Those of you who maybe I can actually post the message too, so you can hear her message again. But you want to share it again? I could share it one more time for those of you who came came late.
Lisa Wilcox here. I am so sorry to miss the show tonight with DK and B. I have been on hold for a job, and I got the job, and now I've got to get on a plane in about 4 hours. So just saying hello. We'll reschedule in May, but just to say, hey, keep listening, keep watching. Basically, hey, check out Don't Suck with Matt Riff, Carrot Top, Jamie Kennedy. Yes, I have a fabulous time improving with Jamie Kennedy. I was so nervous on set. You have no idea. Jamie Kennedy, professional stand-up comedian. Okay, yeah. Also streaming now is Murder Anyone ? And the whole cast, the whole film has won tons of awards at the Hollywood Film Festival. So check that out. You can get it on Amazon Prime and many platforms. And also streaming is Mystery Spot, which is more like a Twilight Zone film. I was nominated for Best Actress at the Buffalo Film Festival, and it was in the horror category, but it's really not a horror film. It's definitely like a Twilight Zone experience. And then we have MILF Manor. Yes. Me and my youngest son appear about 2/3 of the way through MILF Manor. Well, relationships have already been created and this and that. So we're just kind of like, side ends of the show, but had a great time. And it was fantastic to spend 3 weeks with my son, who actually lives on the East Coast, and I'm on the West Coast. Anyway, it's a fascinating experience. And yes, MILF Manor, well, it's reality TV, right? It's raunchy, but, check it out. All right, guys, hope to see you all in the flesh, well, video and audio, in May. Cheers. Bye.
Okay, so that's it. I think
Oh.
that's
Hi there.
We keep both hitting it.
okay. All right. So I think it's bedtime. Thank you for joining us, you guys. And once more, congratulations to Dave Van Dusen. And everyone, have a great week. And we hope to see you next week.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.